A packed Hermantown City Council meeting tonight focused on key agreements with Google's proposed data center. For the first time, Google reps appeared in person. Northern News Now's Ella Schoberl was there. Ella, sounds like it was a split crowd of those for and against the data center.
Yeah, Dan, a majority of people in the crowd tonight were repping green Yes MN gear, which is a collection of trade unions and others that support the data center for its potential economic impacts, something that Google representatives spoke about tonight in a public presentation. A first at Hermantown City Council Monday night, a Google representative presenting on the proposed Hermantown data center site.
The early modeling is anticipating 1,500 to 2,000 highly paid skilled construction jobs during the anticipated 8 to 10 year build-out period.
The presentation was ahead of a public hearing and vote on development and tax abatement agreements, which would solidify industrial operations and tax cuts for the data center. Google reps claiming they've been transparent during this process.
I know the NDA conversation is one of common concern, but really it's meant to be, paradoxically, actually, it's meant to be a way where we can be more transparent with city staff.
Opponents Monday night argued the opposite.
Where are the specifics of this project? We don't even have the specifics of an environmental review. How can you ethically make a decision on this project when you don't even have a site plan?
But the crowd at Monday night's meeting was mainly filled with bright green, representing those in support of the data center for its economic benefits.
Now we have more information at our disposal in the public, and I'm personally convinced this is a good thing for our community. A very good thing.
City leaders say Google would be the largest taxpayer in town, even with the abatement, topping Walmart, Bass Pro Shop, and other corporate businesses in town. Public comment is currently still going. City officials estimate that it'll be at least another hour until they vote. You can find the latest updates on our website. Live in studio, Ella Schoberl, Northern News Now.